Hi there, Lee with MaxNax Plus on eBay and TCG Player. Got myself a little Pokemon collection I bought off eBay. Let's go ahead and go over it. Boom. If you hear any snickering in the background, it's my kids trying to be quiet. They didn't do too great last night. But then again, I didn't ask them to. We're going to start with what I got here. I got some the Detective Pikachu cards. Unfortunately, a lot of cards in this collection are quite beat up. This came from a auction from Goodwill. So these are all stuff that somebody donated. You can tell all these edges are pretty frayed. Now let's take a look at these beauties. Where'd that stack go? Electros. How about that Nidoqueen? Isn't that an interesting one? The Lycanroc. Look at that non-holo copycat. This Gardevoir EX. How about this Rayquaza EX full art? If you're not telling my sarcasm in all this, these are all fake. They feel very weird. Obviously the backs are very off. These are all fakes. So these will just be going in my personal fake collection. I like to keep. And I definitely added a good number of them to it. Got these guys here. Flying Pikachu V. Galarian Slowbro V. Hussein, God. Zoroark V-Star. Shuckle GX. And one Minty Zygarde EX. Look at that guy. You never see him better than that, right? Clearly these belong to some kid whose parents probably decided to donate them. Some Cosmos Holos I pulled. Squirtle. And the War Turtle. Really pretty. The Spidops has definitely seen better days. Kind of beat up. With a Steelix. A Darkrai. Really cool. This Morpeko. A little cameo going on in the background of that one. And a Snorlax. I think I actually have a few of these. I personally keep my Cosmos Holos. As a matter of fact, I just filled the binder. Now I gotta start another one. I got some vintage. Nothing too crazy. You know, a little Eevee. None of them are first edition. I think the Coughing's the only one that's base set. Well, I guess the energies are too. That's Jungle. Pershing. I think I'd probably keep that Pershing. I think the one my son gave me is all tore up. I collect Meowth. I'm pretty sure I have him, but I'll check. Pikachu. Cool stuff there. The stuff I got in the background here is basically the bulk. Little cross-stitch pattern ones. I'm not even sure what set this came in. This little Suicune down there. A Greninja, a Leafeon, things like that. They're all quite beat. I'm just going to be going through them, probably listing on TCG Player as damaged or heavily played. I guess let's have to go through them a little bit more carefully. And these are the reverses and holos I found in here. Nothing too nuts going on in here. Some cool stuff. Just have to take a closer look and see how everything looks. Now these are pretty neat. Got a good amount of McDonald's, Pokemon Go, and Trick or Trade. And I mean a good amount of McDonald's. Holo Triku, Rowlet, more Trick or Trade. Trick or Trade. So I'll definitely be taking a harder look at these later. They'll be going on, I'd probably say eBay. Huh. Actually, I need to see if my son has this. I don't think he has this one. Do you have that? I don't think I noticed it. Cool. It's another Pikachu for the Pikachu collection. I might actually have to steal his binder and do a short because his collection is more impressive than mine. he's giving me the thumbs up. But really cool stuff here. Oh, I know you have an Evolving Skies Pikachu, but do you want the Trick or Trade one?
I'm good. I have like hollow, reverse hollow.
Yeah, is that Trick or Trade stamp?
And a regular. I might have that one actually.
You might. So he's might got that one. So that'll be for sale. Anyway, lots of duplicates. Before I get to the cool stuff, 2022 Trick or Trade pack in there. Also in there were these Trade and Play Day kits. And I've never seen these before. Really neat. I think they, this one's got like a little tear right there. And there's two of them, and I think the other one, yeah, see that one's got a bigger tear. I'm probably just going to leave these be because who knows, right? I haven't checked eBay or nothing, and they got the little rip in them, so I'm not sure they're worth selling. Anyway, now let's get to what I did find. The you can play with the Pokeball, but the noise it's making. The tins are too. The collection came with the Pokeball and stacking tins, which I don't care about. I think I'm just gonna let the youngest tear them up and throw them away when he's done. So they probably swap Fuji. I don't know.
I'll put Fuji in the back.
My son's going through his binder, putting those cards in right now. Now, like I was saying, this is the good news and the bad news of this. I don't want to stop because we're shaking the table, guys. The camera's physically shaking. Check this out. Full art Gyarados. He is unfortunately moderate to heavy, if I had to say. Really cool. Ice Rider. No one seems to care about them, but he's not too bad a shape. Tapu Lele GX full art. Really pretty card. Look at that purple and the reflecting in the back. It's got a lot of whitening. So, again, moderate heavy. Glady EX. The Scissor EX full art. You can see the texture in this guy. But, again, he's a little worse for wear. Light play, moderate play. A very cool Lugia EX. This one's the black and white promo. Team Plasma. That is an insanely cool card. But he is well played. Well loved. Vicini V. Very pretty. Not too horrible. I definitely wouldn't consider grading any of these guys, quite frankly. Just because, you know, they're kind of condition. And these were all shoved inside one of those stacking tins. So they're kind of got the little bend to it. I'm going to try to see if I can straighten them out. It's Keldeo. Definitely worse for wear. Really worn out. I think I'll put him with that very minty Zygarde we were discussing earlier. Tag Switch, Secret Rare. Really cool card. A little bit worse for wear. Warp Energy, Secret Rare. That texture and the scheme of it and the light's really cool. You know, well loved. Mimikyu V. Not horrible. None of this is near mint by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not delusional. Gonna fly through a couple of these. Ones that people don't necessarily care about all that much. There's Buzzwole GX. Full art. Insane. No one cares about Buzzwole apparently. But it's still a very pretty card. Some more V's. Lucario GX Sun and Moon promo. Well loved. Greninja Break. Still well loved. Eternia's VMAX. The Ditto V. Ditto's going crazy right now because of that Poketopia game. Zazaminta. Right, I know I said that wrong. Sword and Shield. I never played Sword and Shield personally. I think the last mainline Pokemon I played was Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Had a good time with that game. Little crease going on there. So that's damaged. Tapu Koko, which thinking of Sun and Moon. The Flygon EX, which is also very well loved. Moltres Zapdos Articuno Tag Team. Shining Fates. My son actually gave me one of these in Korean. And it's definitely a lot better condition than this. This is probably going to go bye-bye. I'll keep my Korean one. Special anyway. Here we go. Generations. Venusaur EX. Definitely well loved. Here we go. This is a really cool one. Zapdos EX Team Plasma. Sorry, my son was trying to show me how to straighten the cards out in a book. Well loved. Oh, yeah. Heavy play. Plasma, though. Cool. Okay. We're coming up to the end stretch here. Darkrai GX. You see that big old mark right there in this guy. Heavy played, kind of pushing. Oh, damaged. Yeah, I got a good crease right there. We'll call it damaged. Really pretty. Okay, so here's the cream of the crop for what I got. You know, if you want to count it that way. Got the Arceus Dialga Palkia Tag Team. This is obviously not the alternate art. That thing would be insane. But I've never actually owned this particular card before. And I mean, that might just be something I can wipe off in the back. I'm trying to look through the camera and not directly at the card. But I'm not seeing any like super creases. This corner's folding up a little bit, which isn't great. But considering the overall collection, that is not bad shape. Now, I guess we'll do this one next. The Alakazam EX. Hidden Fates. People love this card. You got your Umbreon, you got your Lugia in the background. Beautiful texture. But unfortunate condition. You definitely see the marks, the edges. Yeesh. But still, it's a very cool card. It's a very cool card. Now, last one up. Coolest thing I found. The Mewtwo EX. Breakthrough. Really cool card. Secret rare. You see all the texture in the background here. You got your Magnezone, and I don't even remember that guy's name. I don't know why those would be the Pokemon in the background for him, but probably something I'm missing. Unfortunate. You can see all these scratches, deep old scratches, like it was just pushed across rocks. There are another like pinched edge right there a little bit. No creases, just unfortunate scratches. You can see right here, like it was literally just taken and drug. Unfortunate, very unfortunate, but still a very pretty card. I know you guys can't feel through a screen, but I can feel the texture. It feels great. Well, what do you guys think? This was, like I said, an eBay find. It was auctioned off by Goodwill of wherever. And I will caution anyone who wants to do that. They did an awful job packing it. I opened the box. Cards were literally flying everywhere. They graded some old egg box as the packing inside of it. It was horrible. I think my son wants to show off one. Well, something my son got. We got Butt Chew Pikachu EX. He got this for Christmas a couple years ago. I pulled it for him. And I didn't tell him, and I literally made him wait till Christmas Day. But he was really happy to get it. He does Pokemon, or does Pikachus. So I'll do a short sometime with his binder. Maybe I'll have him help, so he can talk about his Pikachus. But anyway, flip it back around. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I sell on eBay and TCG Player, like I said in the beginning, if you need anything. Everything here, well, the stuff I will be listed eventually, as soon as I have time. But I'll put my links at the end of the video. If you guys need anything, let me know. You can always message me on Instagram or Facebook. And have a great night. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. I need thumbs up. Everyone's been thumbing down. Thank you.